Jeff, you're obviously in a very competitive field, and technology is changing rapidly. How do you stay ahead?
A lot of reading, a lot of attending other trade shows to make sure we know what's going on in the industry. We attend other industry trade shows, not just sign industry, digital printing, digital signage, garment, screen printing, embroidery, you name it. If it's out there, if you can put a logo on it, we probably look into that process, that manufacturing. And if it's not something we can do effectively in-house or don't have the right expertise, then we'll find a good partner company to work with. And we try to do that on a local basis. We try our best to spend our money in Irving. It puts people to work here, and it keeps our economy thriving. So from that standpoint, I would say the most important thing we do is ask the right questions from the customer. What are they trying to accomplish? And then make sure we include all of the elements back to them to meet their goal. If that means postcards along with a banner stand, or if that means a vehicle wrap or some yard signs to go with that tournament, then we'll recommend those to them, not just give them a quote back for their banner stand.
Jeff, my sense is there must be an aha moment for the client when they just think they want a plastic banner, and you begin asking questions, and they realize there's a bigger opportunity here. Tell us about that.
Oh, that's daily. To answer your question, my favorite thing is when a customer walks in and asks for a banner. I would say on average we probably have 75% of the customers that ask that question that don't leave with a banner. It's simply because they're uneducated. They're not sign buyers. One of my favorite quotes to use with my new salespeople is, just because someone says something, it doesn't mean that that's exactly what they're looking for. And then I equate that to, in my almost 30 years in the sign industry now, I've never once met a person that works for a company that handed me a business card that said sign buyer as their job title. So I've never met anybody that is an expert in signs trying to buy signs from me. So I have to automatically assume that they aren't familiar with the processes, the substrates, the options, the variables that are out there. So I listen, ask the questions to make sure I know what they're trying to accomplish, and then we'll make recommendations based on what their goals are. We have so many visual solutions out there that it's a little bit frightening, and frankly it's the only way to get the right answer. Is you have to ask questions, that's one of the things that we just really harp on in our business, is to make sure we ask enough questions. If we don't, we're going to sell the wrong sign or the wrong product.
Thoughts and Visions is a presentation of EBM-Corp and the Irving Chamber of Commerce. I'm Bob Kaplitz.